All right, so in this video, I'm gonna discuss the ideal diet plan to get fit. So we just discovered our ideal weight. And so what we'll do from here is take that number. For instance, mine is 150 pounds. That's my ideal weight. So here's the ratio that you wanna stick to when it comes to losing weight and getting fit. And one of the things about this plan is that this is a fat burning diet plan, which will also help you build muscle. So what a lot of people don't realize is that fat burns faster than muscle can build. So you can lose 100 pounds of fat in a year, but you can probably only get 5 pounds of muscle a year. So maybe 5 to 10 if you're really good at it, but I'm just saying like 5 pounds of muscle a year is about what you can aim for. And when it comes to burning fat, I mean, you can burn fat all day long, 100 pounds in a year, like I just said, but for when it comes to building muscle, expect to gain like 5 pounds of muscle. So when people try to eat 1 gram of protein for their weight and how much they want to weigh, I mean, if you're doing 2 grams of protein for your weight, like some people suggest to do, you're taking way too many calories. So, but that's another discussion which I will talk about and how you can save money not buying so much extra protein. But anyways, this is the ideal plan to get fit. So what you want to do is take 1 gram of protein for your ideal weight. So we're going to get 150 grams of protein every day. When it comes to your carbs, you're going to take this number, 150 or whatever your number is, divide that in half. So we're going to get half of that in carbs. So this means 75 carbs is part of this plan. Then when it comes to fats, we're gonna take your same number, your ideal number, and divide that by 3. So get a third of 150 or whatever your number is. So divide that by a third. This is your fats. And so you're gonna get 50 grams of fat all day long. So this is gonna be your ideal numbers for you to lose weight and to get you down to your ideal weight or whatever it might be. So like if you are currently 213 pounds like I once was, but our ideal weight is 150, then I'm gonna take in 150 grams of protein, not 200. So, or not even 300 grams of protein or 400 grams of protein like a lot of fitness people tell you to do on YouTube. It's like they say eat 1 to 2 grams of protein for your weight, but if you're 50 pounds overweight, that's 50 grams too many of proteins. So, which is again, 200 calories a day, 1,400 calories too many a week, 5,000 plus calories too many a month, over 60,000 calories extra a year just in protein. So that advice is definitely misconstrued. Not just misconstrued, but people are online that are just dumbasses, just saying shit like they know stuff. All these gurus are telling you to do 1 to 2 grams of protein every day long. Like, those people are dumb as shit. So what you want to do is go for your ideal weight and just stick to it. So 150 grams of protein, 75 carbs, 50 grams of fat. This is all you need to know for your ideal weight. And same thing, if you want to weigh 120 pounds or 180, you just do the same math for whatever your weight would be. So let's do 180 pounds. You do the same thing. So it's 180 for your protein. Divide that in half. That's 90 carbs. And then for your fat, divide 180 by 3, that's gonna be 60. So you got your proteins, carbs, and fats. If you wanna be 120 pounds, that's 120 proteins. Divide that in half, that's your carbs, 60. And then you can divide your 120 by a third, that's 40 grams of fat. So this is like a basic structure of what your ideal diet will look like. So a lot of people online telling you to take 1 to 2 grams of protein for your weight. It's way too much, way too much. You don't need that much protein. And these people most likely are selling their own protein powder, buy their brand of protein, eat this protein all day long, and keep buying my stuff and all this other garbage. So you can literally save thousands of dollars a year just following this advice. So next video, I'm gonna tell you how you can create your own meal plans. But this is going to be your target for your macros, proteins, carbs, and fats. 1 gram of protein for your ideal weight, half that for your carbs, and then we also do a third of that in fat. And so if you can stick to this diet plan, this is your bare bones diet plan right here. So if you can just stick to this, you're gonna lose weight and get fit and have the ideal body you want. This is your ideal plan right here. So stick to this, and once you're good at this, like this is your frame, this is your bare bones skeleton diet. So once you get good at this, you can do other things like carb cycling, which means you can add in more carbs. If you're going to the gym regularly, you can, I'll explain this later, but you can always add in more carbs and maybe even a little more fats for your cheat meals. But I'm gonna show you how to do this stuff, but this is your framework. So if you can just this is the most basic thing. Once you get this diet down, then we can start modifying, if you're going to the gym a lot, we can do carb cycling, which means you can add in extra carbs like every other day. And then you go back, you have a low carb day, medium carb day, high carb day. Then you come back and do a low carb day, medium carb day, high carb day. So, but you gotta get the basics down first in order to start doing more technical stuff like carb cycling and stuff like that. So this is the very basic thing you can do, is just get your bare bones diet in a routine, and then we can start doing other things like meal substitutions and then also carb cycling and things like that. But I'll explain that in other videos because that's a lot more detail. But this video is all about helping you get your ideal diet plan. So once you know your ideal weight, this is your macros. So 1 gram of protein for your ideal weight, half that for your carbs, and then a third of that in fat. And again, like 75 carbs, some people might say, oh, that's not enough, but 75 carbs, that's literally 3 tacos and half a chocolate bar. So a tortilla is like 20 grams of carbs. So you can literally have 3 tacos all day long and a half a chocolate bar and still have, right at your carb limit. So 75 carbs and still lose weight. So I'm just saying you can have carbs, but you gotta have everything in place too. 150 grams of protein, 50 grams of fat. So all of this is very important. Don't miss out on any number. Like don't think like doing a fat-free diet will get you there faster. Like your body needs fat. All this stuff is important. So you can't skip meals and think you're gonna lose weight and think that's doing you a favor. You have to stick to your numbers all day long in order for your body to work properly. So this is the ideal diet plan for you to get fit. So I just want to let you know, like this is your bare bones numbers that you want to stick to, and I'm going to show you how to apply these numbers in the following videos.